Hi! Welcome to the Bailey Show!
Now, see, you say you want to start the show, and then you start that way, episode 10.
Oh, just kidding. It's the BS show. I forgot that you were here.
Let me tell you, if this was just the B show, it would be the Gone show. It'd be the See You Later show.
I thought that's what BS stood for. Bailey Show.
Is that what you thought that stood for?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You came up with that title. Why don't you tell the truth as we go back 10
Well,
episodes
I was
now?
just pretending.
You just stepped on my foot.
Yeah, my foot's asleep.
God.
I can't feel it. No, I was just pretending that it was the Bailey Scott podcast when really it was just the Bailey Show.
Then why am I here?
I'm just kidding.
I can get up and leave right now. I can get the...
Well, it's okay. You already got it all set up now. I know what I'm doing.
I don't think you can handle it. I think you'd have about 5 minutes, and then it would be all over. Oh, so it's our 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
What is the 10th anniversary?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Of, like there's like the 50th is the golden.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But my boss does that with his wife. I don't know.
What
Let's
is the
see.
10th?
What is the 10th?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You sounded like you had some kind of hangnail or something there. What do you mean?
It is aluminum.
This is the aluminum man. So
Yeah.
did you get me any aluminum foil?
No, I bought you a Diet Coke.
You did. How nice of you.
I know.
Today's the day of the Diet Coke, I have
look.
to say.
It's diamonds. You should have bought me a diamond.
For the 10th?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was aluminum.
It is. It says traditionally the 10th year of marriage or podcast, whichever. The
10th episode. Not 10 year.
The 10th episode of podcasting is marked with tin or aluminum. Both materials represent the durability and flexibility needed to sustain a great podcast union. Do you like how I'm changing these words?
I do.
As far as jewelry and gemstones are concerned, diamond is the stone of choice for the 10th podcast anniversary.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we have that solid of a relationship after 10 podcasts.
Man.
But it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, but you also have to count like the 7 times I was on the radio.
You were not on 7 times.
Yes, I was.
Like 4.
Like 7.
4.
And I'll be on again on Friday night.
That is true, but that's a little, that's going to be interesting.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You didn't sound very excited.
Well, no, that's just the excitement in me not quite bubbling up yet.
Oh. Do you
Well,
need
fun.
some like, what's that thing that makes it bubble?
Makes what bubble? The excitement?
I did a
What
science
makes you excited?
experiment.
Alka-Seltzer?
Oh, yeah. I got it in my mouth. It was so gross.
Oh, it is gross.
It, we were making I don't remember
It's
what we were
medicine, you
making.
understand, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not like candy.
Yeah, I know. But no, we were making like an explosion of some sort. And when I put the Alka-Seltzer in, it shot up and like the chemical went in my mouth. Like the reaction.
Well, that's what people used to do.
Oh, it was so gross. I was like, bleh.
Put it in a cup.
It was
and
all
you
caught on camera.
let it bubble. Then
There's a
drink
video
it.
of it on Facebook somewhere.
Well, I'll stay up all night trying to locate that video.
I know, I do have a lot of pictures and stuff, so.
I'm sure that'll be worth it.
Well, no, if you just go to my video section on my Facebook, then you'll find it pretty easily.
So we have all kinds of new stuff to talk about today.
Oh, yeah, Caden has a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Now, should you be saying that?
Well, I mean, it's okay.
That's good. I think that's good.
It's so funny, though. He didn't want me to answer his phone. Like, he was, like, so hardcore trying to hide this. And he didn't save her name in his phone. Like, he just had her number memorized so I wouldn't know that it was a girl. And then she asked him to put her picture as his wallpaper on his phone.
See, that's going to be my new thing.
What, putting girls' pictures on
Yes,
your phone?
I've never done that.
Oh.
I've never changed my Facebook status. I've never changed my Facebook picture. I've never changed the wallpaper on my phone. I've never done anything. So now that I'm in the 2020s, I'm going to do this. So
Yeah.
the next girl is going to be the girl that I'm going to do that with. So it'll be like a maiden voyage.
Oh, man. I'm excited to see who this girl is.
Well, I don't talk about my personal experiences.
Yeah, but if you put it on Facebook, you're going to have to talk about it.
Well, then, but not
Right.
now.
Right.
Not now. But I know who the girl is.
Well, I mean, I do too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't.
Well, actually, there's 2 in mind.
There's 2 in mind.
Yeah, so.
So if I don't know, then you don't know.
But you already said you knew.
Yeah, I pretty much know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Because one is just more appealing to me than the other.
Right, and I know which one that is.
I think you do, but maybe you don't.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's fine.
but it'll be good because it's one of those things, where I think you just know
Yeah.
that it will work for about 6 weeks and then it'll have a tragic ending.
Oh, well. I mean, at least those 6 weeks you'll have someone on your Facebook.
Oh, man. It'll be a heck of a 6 weeks.
That'll be a nice picture to look at when
You can
I'm
get a lot.
messaging you.
You can get a lot. Yes. Won't that be fun?
Whenever I'm like, hey, what are we doing today?
We talk a lot.
I
But
know.
that might have to stop if I have her on the thing. Ooh, that's a real subject.
If you have her on the thing.
Yeah, if she's like a picture and a status and a...
Oh, is she going to be jealous of our friendship?
I don't know. You never know.
Our workness-ship?
I don't know. You don't know. I mean, I really would not let anybody dictate my life to me.
Right.
That's one of those things like the last episode.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of looked
no,
at you
I wouldn't let
weird.
anybody do that. But,
That's why the last one didn't work.
was it? I don't know. Who can remember?
I don't know. That's what I've heard.
She's still hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
She listens. We're not going to get too deep into that. But
You shouldn't say she listens.
I think she does.
I don't even know who you're talking about now.
Neither do I.
Okay.
So, but no, there was never a bad
I feel like
moment.
I know more about your life than a lot of people do.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do that I know tons more about your life than you know about mine.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you say I'm a locked person. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm going to break that lock.
Nobody will ever break the lock.
I got, like, those,
You got one piece
I got
one
bolt
night.
cutters.
You got
I
one.
brought the bolt cutters tonight.
You got one piece one night because, and we'll never talk about it because it's a deep secret.
Yeah.
But you got one piece one night, I think, because I was up too late.
You know what's funny?
What?
I was talking to someone on the phone today, and I told him that you ask me if he listens, and I always say no. And he said, you make me sound bad. And I said, yeah, but you don't listen. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, it's because I listen to you enough.
Oh, is that,
Tyson?
oh, yeah. No, wait, you told me he did listen.
He listens. If I make him listen, like, well, not really make him, but if I, like, tell him to listen, he will. And you know what? He listened to part of that one, but the part where you told him to take me somewhere for my birthday,
Why
he
shouldn't-
didn't listen to.
Well, now he knows.
And I was like, because I brought it up today, and I was like, you didn't even listen to that part, did you? And he's like, and I was like, I literally told you the exact minute to listen on the podcast, so you didn't even have to listen to the whole
Well,
thing.
why shouldn't he take you somewhere? I mean, let's get real. It should happen.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm for that.
right, I know, that was your suggestion.
There you go. I'm for all that stuff. Because I have a new philosophy in life today.
Yeah.
And my new philosophy is let people do what they want.
Right.
Because you can't change it. You know, it's like bowling balls. When you throw that bowling, once you let it go, it's over.
Well, if we go somewhere, though, we'd have to kind of fly separately and meet each other wherever we're going.
Well, just do it. You know, that's what I say. You got to do it. When you are determined to make something work, you do it. And that's what I've learned as to today.
Just do it.
Just do it. Forget it. Forget about everything else that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Life is too short, and there are too many diseases out there that can kill you any second. And I think about this boy locally here recently who just died. He was going to the YMCA, and he was young. And you know what? He might have been thinking about everything.
What?
Yes. I don't know the boy's name,
Why did I not hear about this?
but it was recent. And he was just going to the Y, and it turns out he had some kind of heart condition he didn't know about.
Oh.
And he died. And you know what? I think, what did he not do that day? Did he not eat a piece of cake that he wanted to eat? Did he not?
I love cake.
Did he not walk up and kiss the girl he wanted to kiss? Did he not send the note he wanted to send because he thought it would be too dramatic? He might have done that. But if he'd known it was going to be his last day on Earth, he probably would have done that stuff. So my new philosophy is, do it. Do it. If you get the notion, you got to do it, because tomorrow you could be going to the gym and lights out. And it's You can't waste that. You can't waste time.
Man, this took a dramatic turn.
No, I just think that's good advice in life. You don't think that's good advice?
No, it is. It is.
I mean, I am tired of people holding back things because of how something looks and how something's going to be and all this baloney. And forget it. It's over. I'm done with that. I'm only having people in my life who live in this moment. I can't worry about what's going to happen 6 months from now. I may be dead 6 months from now.
Yeah.
I got to worry about now.
All right. Yeah.
And now,
I'm speechless. That was a great speech.
I'm not holding back anymore. Now's now, man. And I have got things going on right now.
Oh, we both have things going on right now. Big things.
Yeah, but I got real big things going on. And I'm doing
I thought you were talking about our big thing.
Well, we do have big things, but we're not talking about that either yet because you don't want to jinx.
Right.
But I'll just say this, and to not get into too deep a dive on this, there are things that I'm doing now that I would not have done 6 months ago because I would have thought, well, that might not look good, that might not be good, that might cause a problem. Plah. Done.
Yeah, who
Forget
cares?
it. I don't care.
Problems, schmoblums.
I don't. Why do I care what somebody thinks? Why do I care what could happen? You know what? Done. It's over now.
Be gone with it.
Be gone. I'm doing what I'm doing today because I might not wake up tomorrow morning, and that's just how I'm living it now.
Yeah. So we're gonna go get a piece of cake after this because it could be our last day.
Well, I don't know about that because I don't know if I'd want to spend my last meal with you, but don't take that as a...
I don't need a meal. I just want cake, man.
Listen, you know how it's been lately. We have spent... When I first met you, okay, one of the early conversations we had was about how you don't like to spend a lot of time around one person. And now we spend so much time around each other. I mean, honest to God.
But it's okay because, it's my multiple personalities. It's just
You lied a lot in the beginning. You lied a lot. Like everything you told me in the first 3 weeks, you've contradicted at some point in the last few months. But that's okay. I don't mind your contradictions.
Okay.
I figured most of it was BS anyway, which is a good place for it. It works. I remember when we first met, and you were telling me all these things, and in my brain, every time you'd make a statement like that, I'd go, well, I can't even say it because I'm a radio person, even though I could say it here. But I'd go, bull, bull, bull.
Like what did I say?
Oh, like that line. I just said like that. I remember you distinctly saying that. You felt the need to tell me for some reason that, if I see somebody maybe once every 2 weeks, that's a lot.
Oh. Well, you know what? Honestly, though, sometimes I do get really annoyed being around people.
Well, when is that going to hit with us?
I don't know. You don't get on my nerves.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true.
No, but you don't get on my nerves to the extent to where I'm like, oh my God, I can't deal with you.
Oh, good.
It's just a little bit. Just a tad, But it's fine. I get over it. It's all good.
Well, it's interesting. Maybe
but I don't see you every day either.
It's borderline.
It's like every other day.
Yeah,
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
But that's a lot.
So I'm cutting you to.
Don't you think that's a lot?
Yeah, until we start going away for work, and then it's more.
Then it's more.
I know.
But you're excited about this.
I am though.
You want to spend more time with me.
Yeah, that's exactly why I want to go.
No, you can deny it all you want. Listen, it's over. We've hit that point.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, whatever.
It's definitely.
Well, you can go alone if you want. I will.
No.
I'll send you alone. Trust me.
No, thank you.
I could sit at home and catch up on my Notting Hill movies and things like that.
Are there more than one?
I need to watch it. I haven't seen the first one. I don't know what happens in the first one.
Is there a second one?
I don't know. I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh.
No, but I thought this would be interesting it just came to me because it is a 10th episode. I thought it'd be interesting. What is your most asked question in the last 10 episodes in regard to this? I mean, I know what mine is. I clearly, I know, and it's time.
I mean, in regards to this.
Huh?
In regards to what?
Into regards to doing this podcast, since it has aired and people have said things and whatnot.
Oh.
What
Mine is this about me?
Is this about... Oh, well, no. I'm not talking... Yeah, I can understand that. But not... I mean, in regard to the podcast in general, what is the most common question from the most people that you've been asked?
I don't know. What's the most common question you've asked?
Who is she and how did you meet her?
Oh.
Yeah, that comes up a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, people... Like, I'm an open book, you're not. So people know how I met you. They know who you are.
But you tell people a lie about how we met. See, that's the problem.
No, we met on Facebook.
No, we didn't meet on Facebook.
Yeah,
See, that's a lie.
Yeah. But
Why do you perpetrate this story? It's not true.
Okay, well, what is your version of this story?
The version is, one day you were listening to the radio station, and you heard me, and you...
Oh, keep going.
And you decided to stop by, and that's when I met you, and then you added me as a friend on Facebook, and then that's when we started talking. So, partially it was Facebook, but I really met you in person first.
Interesting. Is that what you tell people?
That is what I tell people, yes.
Oh. Because you don't want to be portrayed as the person that just added a random person on Facebook.
No. I add people on Facebook all the time. I don't have a problem with that.
You sent me the friend request, though.
I did. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because I really did think you were somebody else.
Right.
So...
And you were friends with my dad and, like, a bunch of people I knew. So.
There we had a lot of people in common,
I
so...
was just like, oh, well.
I thought with all these people in common, and I thought you were somebody else.
Yeah.
And so...
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah, so
Good
no.
things came.
Right. But, I mean, no, so there's no embarrassment about that.
Then why lie about it?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
But no, that's been the most question because unless you're like really in my inner circle, I don't think people know who you are.
Mine would, I guess, would be, well, what's it about? And I'm like, BS. Read the title.
Kinda.
Yeah, like, it's just, you know, and that's funny because Tyson and I actually talked about that tonight, though, is what we were talking about, and he was like, I said, yeah, you're probably just going to be like, no, I don't listen to her podcast because I hear enough of her BS all the other times of the day.
I can understand that.
Yeah, he can only handle so much. Everybody can only handle so much of me before they're just like, oh my God, shut up.
Well, there's only so much people can put up with most people in general.
Yeah.
There are few people
I'm just extra.
Well, I don't know. There are few people that can come into your life that really make an impact. Now, see, I don't think this is a subject we've ever talked about. You know, impactful people in your life are very important.
Oh, did I impact your life?
No. No. No,
but I really thought we were getting somewhere here.
No, but what I was thinking of in my mind was, I was trying to think the other day if I had any influences in life, like mentors or anything like that, and I don't think I did.
Huh.
I mean, I really don't. I was trying to think about it, and I can't remember anybody who nobody ever took me under their wing. I never had, like, a mentor-mentee relationship with anybody. No, I don't know. But I don't think I ever impacted anybody's life on my end either. So, that's okay. Guess that happens.
Oh. I just, like, randomly got 62 emails all at the same time.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Who are they from?
Well, there's some from soccer, which Caden's not even doing that.
Well, maybe they just backed up.
Okay. Yeah, so interesting.
I think we just had the longest silent period in the history of the 10-episode podcast.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, it was so random. Like, why all at once? Why did I just get, like, 64 emails?
I don't know.
I haven't gotten any all day, so it's probably from, like, all day. And I just, ugh. Yeah.
Fascinating. So did anybody ever impact your life?
Has anybody?
to share with the class?
Oh. No.
Why not?
No, I had someone my senior year of high school that made a great impact in my life, and she's no longer.
Oh, I know who you're
alive.
talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I can understand why you wouldn't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But that was an impactful person. I can vouch for that. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good person.
Yep. She was great. So, and I wish that she was alive now because I would have reached out to her and let her know how much she changed my life. But
This is an interesting thing because recently I had a discussion with somebody who listens to this podcast, so this will be good, about this person was talking about Valentine's Day, and I think the backstory of this was that they're not into Valentine's Day for Valentine's Day's sake. So they thought this year what they might do is buy the Valentines and just write randomly nice things on them to people who they just like.
oh, that's nice.
And tell them why it's important that they're in their life and why they're important.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm just gonna write "I like your butt" on a bunch of index cards and pass it out. Put it on random people's desks at work, and nobody will ever know.
Well, and those are good things to do too. Now, see, this was a nice thing, and oh man. But no, I think
that's a good idea.
I thought it was a great idea because we do not. And when her and I started to talk about this, I said,
"Ooh, I could just send them in the mail."
We talked about that too.
Random.
Not the butt ones. But we talked about the thing too.
I like the booty.
We talked about this because she was talking about how people don't send letters anymore. People don't do that sort of thing anymore.
Unless they're in jail.
Oh, did they do it in jail? Well, they got a lot of time to write. Didn't we talk on the last podcast about I've kept some letters?
Yeah, we did.
But I kept... Now, this may come as a shock to people.
Oh.
But here's a little reveal about something.
Getting some juicy tea.
Well, in past relationships...
I don't understand what that means.
I never understood what that meant either. That's why I never say it. But I just say gossip. It's much easier.
Yeah, I don't get it, but, I was trying to be hip for a second.
Well,
and it sounded horrible.
No, you don't. You're not hip. Let me be the first to tell you. But no, I used to date somebody who would buy cards just for the heck of it and really write notes. I mean, she was a note writer. And she would write these big, long notes in these cards, and I kept the cards.
Yeah.
So...
I gotta think of
what is wrong with you?
Write.
You're acting so weird.
What?
You're jumping and...
Well, I'm having an allergic reaction to your dang cat.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, that's not what this is.
Oh.
I know when you get allergies, it's not you're jumping and moving and you got
Well, I'm really uncomfortable with this chair.
Oh, forget the chair. We're tired of hearing about the chair. 10 episodes, we don't want to hear any more about the chair.
If you'd buy me a new chair, I would not complain about
Listen,
it.
it's going to go to a stool pretty soon. It's going to go from a chair to a stool.
Well, that might help.
And then from a stool to a cinder block.
I don't know. If we put a cinder block, a cinder block. I don't even know how to say it. I won't be able to reach the microphone.
You will.
No.
I'll aim it down for you.
Oh.
So, I think I might do that this Valentine's Day. Oh, God. The pig's coming out. Why do you always belch?
I don't know. I've had the hiccups 5 times today.
That wasn't the hiccups. That was
and
the belch.
I've burped so much.
I don't know. I just think that this Valentine's Day I'm going to write people letters telling them what they mean to me.
That's a good idea.
It's a short list, though.
You want me to help pass them out?
No. But it's a short list of people. I was trying to think of the people I would actually write them to. And it's very short. I would not send them to anybody in my family.
I'm buying you a Valentine's Day gift.
First of all, no, you're not. And second of all, why would you say that? It's like the whole Christmas thing again. You're trying to...
I got you a Christmas gift.
Right, but you're trying to guilt trip. What you did at Christmas, you guilt trip.
No.
Oh, so
I don't need anything.
Okay, so what are you getting me for
I told you I was getting you a narwhal.
Oh, no. I don't want a narwhal.
Oh, well, it's going to happen.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What would I do with it?
Put it on your bed. Sleep with it. I don't know.
No. No.
my niece, before her surgery yesterday, kept throwing her little narwhal at me.
Well, she's narwhal age.
Yeah.
I'm over narwhal age.
She called it her unicorn whale.
See? It looks like a rhinoceros.
Or a unicorn whale.
No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. Yeah.
I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
Oh, well, it's just like Christmas again.
Except like a whole month later.
It's still cold. It doesn't matter.
Ugh. It is.
It's cold, but I love the cold. Because...
I hate the
not
cold.
Hey, I'm not done. No, I don't love it all the time, but I love it leading... I was explaining today, because here are the stages of life, okay? Winter is when...
You feel dead.
No, I was trying to remember how this came up today. What were we talking about that brought this up?
I don't know, but I'm moving to the warm. One day.
Good. And,
It'll be at least 13 and a half years from now. But one day.
13...
That's when Austin turns 18.
Oh, well, I'll be glad when you go. Because I think... No, I mean, I will. Because by that point... Listen, by that point, we'll be long
You
done.
could be dead by then.
No, me dead? Why would I be dead?
You'll be up there.
I'll be like 33.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You could be dead.
In 13 years,
Yeah,
I will be 40.
you'd be dead.
No.
You might not make it.
I mean, anybody could be.
Sure.
I could die tomorrow.
So why would you say that to me?
I was just saying. I'll come to your funeral.
You're not invited.
I'm giving your eulogy.
You're not invited.
I already said I was giving your eulogy.
I would not even allow you in the room. There's already strict orders of people who can come.
Your mom likes me.
My mom is not in charge that day.
No, I am.
No.
Yeah.
No. I know who is in charge, though. They know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be there.
I've got strict rules laid down. Who can come, who
I'll
can't
put
come.
a wig on.
And
some
that'll do
sunglasses.
what?
Hide my identity.
So, all of a sudden we're going to be letting people with wigs and sunglasses into a funeral that's
I'll look
closed?
like Hannah Montana.
No. No. But no, well, give me a little bit of the eulogy. I'm going to hear it.
Scott was a good man.
No. No.
You won't hear it, so it doesn't matter.
But I got to hear it now.
Oh.
You got to preview these things.
Oh, man.
Come on.
I can't think off the top of my
Well,
head.
see, that's why you wouldn't be doing my eulogy. I need people who can give me some
Well,
good...
you're not dead.
No, but I can hear it.
No, I can only do it when you're dead.
I've given eulogies for people.
Yeah.
I have. I've given great... One time, the preacher... Did I ever tell you this story?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to tell this story. No, I'm going to tell the story, but I'm not going to tell who it was. But what happened was... This is a good story. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody I knew died.
I'm going to die in this house.
No, you're not. I'll sit you outside before you die. But what happens... If I see you turn blue, I'll sit you outside.
Oh, thanks.
So here's what happened. Somebody I knew died.
Okay.
And, the showing was the night before the funeral.
Yeah.
And in this person's will, they had said they wanted me to read their eulogy at the funeral. Like, stand up and read their eulogy out loud.
Did
So I
they
said,
write their own eulogy?
No.
Oh.
No. But they just wanted me to read it.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll do that. And then the minister asked people the night before, does anybody want to get up and say anything? Because this person did not know the person very well, the minister. And 2 people said yes, they would get up and do that. Okay, great. So we go out and we have dinner after the showing, and we go to the funeral the next morning, and we're just about to start the funeral. And the minister comes in, and he's kind of getting everybody lined up, and he's telling me, okay, you're going to get up and read the eulogy at this point, or the
Yes.
obituary at this point. And then they go to these 2 people right before and say, okay, then and they both say, oh, no, we're not going to do that now. And I think they got panicked. Stage fright, because a lot of people showed up to the funeral. And...
Oh, I took a public speaking class. I'll be good.
No, but listen. So somebody had to get up and speak because the minister didn't really know the person. So of course it came to me because you can't shut me up.
Oh, I know.
And so I said, okay, I'll do it. So now I'm doing double duty. I'm getting up reading the obituary and I'm doing the eulogy. And I did not prepare a eulogy, but God was with me this day because I got up and I did like a 15-minute eulogy. I made the crowd cry. I made the crowd laugh. Do you know how hard it is to get people laughing at a funeral that's tragic? And
Was it a tragic funeral?
Well, yeah, because the person died unexpectedly.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know if they
I
were,
made
like,
them
old.
laugh, and at the end, this is when God is with you. When I sat down, I ended, and people started to clap. And you don't clap at a funeral. And the people started to clap, but were oh God, I really shouldn't be clapping at a funeral. And the minister stood up and he goes, "No, clap." He said, "That is the best eulogy I've ever heard." He said, "I don't even know why I'm here. I didn't even have to show up today."
Oh. That's
So I'll never forget that moment. It was totally unprepared, totally off my cuff.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
I'll never forget that. But that just shows, and that's where some of my friends will tell you that I have no emotion, that you won't see me cry, you won't see me do anything like that. I can do it.
I've seen you laugh. I've just never seen you cry.
I can laugh, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's very. Things don't really hit me funny, to be honest with you. Like, I can do a fake laugh. I don't know if anybody's ever heard my real laugh.
You've heard mine.
I have. It's awful. And but no, I've never cried because I don't know. It's just not in me to cry. My eyes don't tear up.
Huh. You should probably get that looked at. That might be like an infection.
No, I think they're moist. They just don't tear up.
I think everyone that hates that word is never going to listen to this podcast again.
Why is moist a bad word?
I don't know.
Bread is moist.
Okay, I don't have a problem with it.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
It's
Only
not.
somebody who wouldn't like that word would be a gutter word. Now, why are you in the gutter on this
No, but
podcast?
a lot of people really don't like that word.
That's awful.
I
Go ahead.
I'm
I've
for
done all the
real.
subjects on this particular one. I'm worn out now.
No, I talked about Caden's girlfriend.
Yeah, but you're that's 2 minutes. So now you pick the next subject.
Oh, well, I'm tired. Imagine that. I don't know.
Why don't you describe to people, first of all, how you totally effed up the picture in the last podcast after we talked
Oh,
about
I know.
it?
I forgot.
No, it was because you couldn't put makeup on. And you were also emotional that night.
Yeah. It happens.
Totally screwed us up. So,
Well, we still could have taken a picture.
I don't know about that.
It would have been a great picture.
It was a rough 10 minutes.
You
when
were
this
being
was
mean, and I cried.
I was not mean. Never mean. Okay, I just wanted to get that out of the way and let people know that's what happened.
Yeah.
So, now...
I just had a random song pop in my head, and it's not even a good song.
What is it?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. You know what song it is? I can't.
You didn't do the intro, did you? Do the intro.
I don't know.
It's the 10th episode.
Bum, bum.
There you go. Oh, that was weak.
Oh, well,
That
it
was
happens.
weak.
Man, I really can't breathe. I even took allergy medicine today.
Well, you've been here 1,000 times.
I think your cat is shedding.
No.
Yeah. Or dying.
No. Boy, we can hope. I got this cat
Maybe
by
that's
default.
what's wrong. Maybe your cat's dying and losing globs of hair
Well, that's
and
okay.
dandruff, and then I'm
Hey,
dying.
you gotta
with
go
it.
sometime, man.
Hey, yeah. I mean, it happens.
So pick a subject, because we're just a little over halfway in.
Yeah.
Episode number 10, and I've done all the heavy lifting in this episode.
I did all the heavy lifting last episode.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, how we talked
No.
about relationships.
Right, and I talked in that one.
Oh.
I gave a lot of my
Oh,
opinions and thoughts,
yeah.
and
Sometimes people don't want to hear your opinions.
well, people love my opinions.
When are you going to go back to school for your doctorate? Your PhD?
Soon,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I'm
If-
not going to call you doctor.
you're gonna have to. If I put in all that time, everybody will have to call me doctor.
Oh. I used to want to be a doctor.
Of what?
I wanted to be a surgeon.
Oh,
I know, that would have been tragic.
I think I would make myself very healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to be a trauma surgeon.
You know what this makes me think about? Because for some reason my veins are hard to find.
Oh.
I don't. Do you think that? I mean, they're just.
I mean, I can see it right there.
Yeah, but they're hard to find for some
You just
reason.
gotta,
Don't
flick
flick
it.
my vein.
Well,
But
you
no.
gotta, cut off the circulation
Hey!
and then, flick it.
No, but, I mean,
But
that's.
see, I can see it right there. You
Yeah.
can put an IV right there.
No, you don't put them there. That's where they hurt. You put them. You put them like.
You can put it right here.
Yeah, but they have a hard time finding them. I don't know why.
Why? I don't think you have bad veins.
Not bad veins. It's not like they're collapsing. But people say that I have hard veins to find when I go in the hospital.
Oh.
So what I do is
How
when
often are you in the hospital?
regularly.
Oh.
I go in there and get checked
Are
out.
you like a what's it called?
Like, see, maybe, that's because they always try to put them in the top. See, there's nothing.
Oh yeah, but you got to put it like I like putting them right here at the bend of your
I don't
elbow.
think I have anything in my elbow.
Well,
So
everybody has veins in their elbow.
when I go to the hospital, when they try to put in the IV, because they can never find my veins, what I do is I find the girl in the emergency room who has the most piercings, because I figure she knows about needles, and I say, "Get me her," because I want her to put the needle in.
Oh well.
The last time I was in the hospital was like 10 years ago, and just for a really bad flu, and I got dehydrated.
Oh,
And-
I get dehydrated super easily.
I mean, it was awful. I never had a flu like that in my life. I was sick for a week and couldn't keep anything down for a week, and eventually I led to dehydration, and I had to go to the emergency room. I about died, and they could not get the IV in. And I remember it was like 3 weeks before Christmas,
Yeah.
and I remember SNL's Christmas special was on the television, and I was so sick and so dehydrated and hadn't been out of the house in like a week, and it was awful just getting to the emergency room because I was weak and I was sick. And
You should have had your bestie take you.
well, I did have somebody take me. I didn't drive.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I have a different bestie now than I had at that time.
I know.
That bestie is still around, but it's no longer the bestie. But
Been replaced.
long ago.
Whew.
Long ago.
That's sad.
But they say, I will say this about that person. If they happen to listen to this and are remembering this, they did stay with me the whole time.
Oh, that's nice.
They did.
I would have just dropped you off at the front door.
I would never ask you to take me anywhere. But they
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
they stayed right by my bed and really were good.
Did they hold your hand?
I don't know if I asked them to hold my hand, but they were there, and I appreciated it.
Yeah.
So, but they could not get the IV in because not only was
You were dehydrated.
but I was dehydrated, and they couldn't. And like 3 times, and I told
They could have put it in your forehead.
no, I said no, and then I
Or your foot.
no,
Oh.
and I said this is it. I said you are not doing this again. I said if you can't get it in, because they wanted to give me stomach stuff through the IV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure they wanted to hydrate me as well, but they wanted to give me the powerful stomach stuff so I'd stop.
Puking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's not a bad word.
no, but I didn't want to say vomit, but I just did. So why not? So they couldn't get it done, and finally this girl walked in. God bless her heart. She was like an angel from heaven. She had 75 pins in her face, and I said, "Let her do it. She knows what she's doing." And I said that line in my weakened sick state because even in my weakened sick state, I'm still very entertaining. And I said, "This girl knows something about needles," and she laughed. I said, "That's my girl," and she got it in first time. Bam.
I think we should interview Eminem.
What does this have to do with what I just said? Nothing.
Nothing, but that's what was going through my brain as you were talking.
I could interview him about his horrible childhood.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's.
Let us. We both.
Me.
It's a team.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. But,
Oh, thank you.
no, that's the Valentine's Day love. But it's,
It's not Valentine's Day yet.
oh, we can hardly wait.
Neither one of us even like that day.
Oh, I don't. I hate it.
Yeah.
I wear black. I'm in mourning from all the stupid people who got taken on that
Yeah,
day.
we have a show that day.
Yeah, but and apparently one of your people is going to be on that show.
Yeah.
I'm excited to meet this person.
Yeah, my best friend.
Oh, see, there you go. You've got a bestie.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you so concerned that I have one?
I'm not. I'm glad
Yes,
that
you
do.
are. That's not true, but whatever. So, anyway, she's going to be on, and I'll get
Yeah.
to drill her on Valentine's Day.
About what?
Whatever I want.
Oh, I might tell her not to show up.
No, she'll be good at this.
Okay.
What if her and I become friends?
Look, you've already replaced me once today. We're not going to keep doing this.
I know, it was a big replacement today.
We're not going to keep doing this.
But you don't
okay?
think that her... I mean, really, what if her and I become friends?
Look, I'm not allowed to be friends with your friends.
I didn't say that. When did I say you couldn't be friends with my friends?
Earlier.
Who?
I'm just kidding.
No. But what if her and I become friends and then we cut you out?
I would cry. She wouldn't cut me out.
But I'll cut you out. Because honestly, there's going to be some point where
And if you cut me out, then she'll cut you out. Because that's how we are. Boom.
Oh, I don't think so.
Besties till the end. Ride or die.
They say that, right up till ride or die. No. But what happens is when people meet me...
She's a teacher.
I'm telling you, it's over.
Yeah.
Her and I will probably have a very tight relationship. We're in the same profession.
I don't think so. But
Why can't we have why?
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 Because she's already my best friend. You cannot have her.
I don't want her. I'm just saying...
You cannot have her as a bestie.
I'm saying...
And you're not allowed to replace me.
Too late. But I'm saying that... You just told me I wasn't your bestie, so why would you be mine?
What? I don't remember that.
You just said this girl who's coming on Valentine's Day is your bestie.
I said best friend.
Right.
Bestie and best friend are different.
What's the difference? Explain that on the 10th podcast.
There's no friend and bestie.
So, bestie is not your friend.
Yeah.
What are they?
They're just your bestie.
What's that mean?
The best. I don't know.
Well, I certainly am that. But, roll your eyes all you want. So the point is that her and I could see hitting it off because we're in the same profession. I've seen pictures of her. I think we would get along.
You've seen pictures of her?
Yeah.
Do you, stalk my Facebook?
Yeah, I stalk your Facebook. No, she keeps coming up as one of those people that you should add.
Oh.
Like a common friend.
Yeah.
And I don't do that, so I just delete it every time it comes up.
Oh. I have some of them. I have some people come up under my people I may know.
Do you really want to get into that conversation? Do I stalk your Facebook?
Oh, I mean, we already know I do yours.
You do, and I don't know why, but you will never tell me.
Because you'll never show me people you're talking about, and so then I have to go find who you're talking about.
Yeah, but you start looking up people. I just say the name, and you're looking them up.
Yeah, because I want to know what they look like.
Why?
I just am curious.
I don't care about anybody you've ever talked about. To be honest with you, I've never...
Well, we're not the same person.
Yeah, but I've never liked anything on your Facebook. I've never commented on anything on your Facebook.
I post stuff sometimes just to see if you'll like it.
And I don't.
And that's really disappointing.
And no, but just because I don't see everything. That's like with
Your brother likes my stuff all the time.
Well, I'm good. Good for him. Keep liking it, because I don't look. I mean, I've never been to your page.
That's rude.
I really haven't.
I'm going to start tagging you and everything.
No, I haven't been to your page. I've never been there just to look and see what you're doing that day.
Well, you already know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I know you did that with my page at one point.
No.
Oh.
Yours comes up all the time.
See, yours doesn't. But I got more friends than you.
Yeah. Like, yours just pops up. I see, because I think it's because I like your stuff. So.
Well, you should. Hey, I'm a brilliant Facebooker.
I'm never liking anything again.
Am I not a brilliant Facebooker?
Never again.
Yes, you will.
Oh.
You can't stop.
That's what I'm giving up for Lent.
Why would you be in Lent?
Not right now. But when it's Lent.
Yeah, whatever.
What are you going to give up?
What do you think?
Your bestie.
Yeah, no.
You almost said
No. Well, I know that you refer to yourself as my bestie, so yeah, you. But not the real bestie.
No. Not me.
That's going too well for me to be given anything up at this point.
Yeah. So, no, for real though, what do you plan on giving up for Lent?
I don't know.
Do you ever give anything up for Lent?
Yes, I do every year.
Okay, I was just asking.
Why would you jump on me like that?
My sister said yesterday that she was giving up McDonald's. Her and her boyfriend and everything
that might
were
be
giving
tough.
up. And my niece loves chicken nuggets. And I said, "Don't worry, Kinsley, I'll take you to get chicken nuggets."
Like 1 year, I gave up profanity. Sometimes you can give up traits.
Yeah.
1 year, I gave up sarcasm.
Maybe I should give up chocolate lava cake before I gain like 20 pounds.
One year I gave up caffeine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that would not work for me.
I failed on that one.
Oh, I bet.
But accidentally. Because I'll never...
I'm gonna give up paying bills. Let me just...
oh, you already do that, don't you?
I'm gonna tell everyone I owe money to that I gave up paying bills for Lent, so they're just gonna have to excuse me for a minute.
I had a good Lent story there. I gave up caffeine.
Okay.
And then I went out to eat that night, and I ordered chocolate cake.
And it had caffeine in it?
Chocolate has caffeine in it.
Oh.
So...
I never knew that.
Yeah, neither did I. So I'm starting to eat the cake, and the girl is Catholic who's waiting on me, and she's asking me what I gave up for Lent. And I said caffeine as I'm eating the chocolate cake. And she says, you know there's caffeine in that cake. And I, oh, darn. Well, I guess I didn't give up anything. I failed.
Was it the first day of Lent?
Yeah, first
Then why
day.
didn't you just give up something else?
Well, you can't really redo it. Once it's done, you're done.
I don't know. When is Lent?
It's around Advent.
Okay,
You don't know
thanks.
when that is either.
No.
It's around Easter.
Well, I knew it's around Easter. It's
The
like...
week before.
Oh, okay. Isn't it like for 40 days?
No, it's not quite that long.
Yeah, it is.
No, it didn't seem like that long.
It is. How long... Hold on. Let me look it up. How long is Lent? 40 days.
Well, it doesn't seem like that long.
Lent is traditionally described as lasting for 40 days, in commemoration of the 40 days Jesus spent fasting in the desert, according to the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, before beginning his public ministry, during which he endured temptation by Satan.
Well, it blows by for me.
Oh, well. I love that the question is, are there cheat days in Lent?
No. No cheat days. That's when you have to, fish on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did that last year. I've never done that before, but last year, we did. So, yeah.
It's a very biblical thing to do. I like it. I've always done
this year, it starts February 26th.
That's good.
Ooh, that's like right after our potential trip.
Well, but see, the trip only happens if we can stand each other for like 30 more days. And, that's marginal.
It literally is like, it's like 29 days.
Yeah. So,
No, it's 30 because there's 31 days in January.
Right. And it's quite possible that we could go downhill in that particular time.
Yeah.
There's always a possibility.
Not really, but... So, February 26th, what are you giving up?
This year?
Yeah.
I don't usually plan that far in advance.
Ooh! In 2024, Lent starts on February 14th.
Well, Easter must come early.
Yeah. March 31st.
Let's see. What would I don't know what this year I'll give up for it has to be something that you're really doing a lot of, or having a lot of, or eating a lot of. Because it have to be, you can't give up something you don't do anyway.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Lent. Is you're supposed to give up something that's very difficult for you to give up, but that'll make you a better person.
I could give up Facebook, but then everyone would miss out on my inspirational quotes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. So, side story here. Today, I text my daughter, okay? And, there's a thing that says, text your children. A police detective is going to call. Say that I was with you all day. And then you're supposed to post the responses, okay? So I text my daughter and I said, a police detective is going to call. Tell them I was with you all day. And she said, why? And I said, if they ask where I was, just say I was with you. I need an alibi. And she said, okay. Question mark? And I said, just say we were shopping. And she said, okay. And then I sent her the picture, and she was like, seriously? With the eye-rolling emoji and the facepalm emoji, and then put a bunch of laughing emojis. And, but I love that my daughter would just have my back, just, hey.
That's very good.
Though, if you're really hiding from the police, I don't suggest texting, because they can trace that.
Probably, and I would turn you in. I would turn you in.
That's why I would
second.
ask you.
No, I wouldn't even. If you even said, before you finish the sentence, I would be on the line. Listen, something's wrong. Here's where she is. Go find her.
Oh. That's funny.
I can't deal with that.
Why?
Well, why? I'm not going to hide you on the lam.
That's rude. I'd hide you.
I don't need to be hidden.
Not really.
I think, listen, when you do the crime, you got to do the time.
I didn't do a crime, though.
Well, that's marginal. Talk to the people at Hobby Lobby.
Well,
Half the cashiers there are aware of what's really going on.
Yeah. You're so funny. If I was going to steal something, it definitely wouldn't be,
I know how you get at Hobby Lobby.
it wouldn't be Hobby Lobby.
I've seen you at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, I love Hobby Lobby. But I wouldn't steal anything from there.
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
The cashiers seem to be on my side.
Oh. Blah, 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 blah.
No, it's true. They are.
Okay. Well, whatever you say.
We've been.
Mm-hmm.
What are you reading? You don't read during a podcast. I can't see that.
This email that keeps popping up.
Well, why is that important? I don't even see what
it's
it is.
not soccer.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought
Yeah.
that's what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't sweat this when we're doing a podcast.
Ugh. It just drives me
I
nuts.
need you to get depressed in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm good.
So we're down to 10 minutes of episode 10.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about for 10 minutes?
Episode
Something
10.
big, something, salacious and real, people will want to hear episode 11.
Episode... There's going to be an episode 11?
Not really.
I'm just kidding. No, we got to record that on Monday.
Mañana.
Not mañana, that's tomorrow.
I know what mañana means.
Because I took Spanish.
You look it. But
I don't look Spanish.
you look like a little Spaniard.
A Spaniard? What?
Did I ever tell you you look like a man? When hey, this is a good topic for the last 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
No, listen. I thought when I first met you that you look like a man.
That's really rude.
No, I thought that, but that's fine.
And I thought you were gay.
There you go. No,
In fact, I
that's
told
not
you
true.
that you should be gay.
No, let's be honest. You did not think I was gay.
No, you said you were done with girls, and I said, well, there's always guys.
Right, but we were having a conversation about how.
And I love it because I had never even met you yet. I just. And knowing you now, I really wish I could have been here to see your reaction, your face.
But here's the thing. It's interesting about gay because a lot of people take gay as a slur.
Yeah.
But I think gay, if you're gay, you're gay. That's fine.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I have friends that are gay.
Right. So it doesn't bother
Yeah.
me. So when people call, if
It
somebody
doesn't
called
bother me either, but I was just like, well, there's always guys.
Well, because I'm clearly not.
Yeah.
And anybody who's been around me, I think, would realize that.
Right.
But yeah, and the point is,
Oh, I'm trying to agree with you, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes I question. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Just
But
kidding.
what I'm saying is that clearly I'm not, and a lot of people who listen to this realize that. And if you don't know it now, you will soon. So the point is that. I wouldn't take it as a slur, though. That would not be something somebody could call me that would upset me.
How would you feel if you were dating a woman and she left you for another woman?
Oh, that probably wouldn't bother me because I figure she's a lesbian, and that's maybe why she doesn't want to be around me.
Oh.
I don't think you can turn somebody.
Well, no, but I mean, they could be, like, bi.
Matter of fact, I would think I would probably be pretty... I'd feel confident because I'd say, man, I turned one for a while. I think that would be an ego boost for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't need that.
No, and I'm ready for people to leave by the end anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny.
I'm like a fisherman. I'm all about catching the fish, and I'm all about the fish for like
You just want to throw them back?
like a month. 6 weeks.
So you just want
tops.
to keep them in your little,
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for 6 weeks. Once I catch them, I'll keep them for 6 weeks, and then I really start to get a little bored.
You better never have kids.
Probably won't. No, probably won't.
Oh, goodness.
Unless there's some accidentals. Which I don't think there's
man.
going to be.
Yeah.
No.
That's so funny to me.
What?
You're just like, I keep them for 6 weeks, then I throw them back.
Well, I do. I think I
Throw
like.
them to the wolves.
I think it. I've diagnosed myself as a character trait that I like trying to get the person.
Oh, so you like the chase.
I like the chase, and I like getting the person, and I like the person for like 6 weeks because then it's new and everything's the first.
So you like the honeymoon stage, but then
Yeah,
after that, when it
that's
gets
over.
real, you're
I
just
don't-
like,
I don't want them around. No.
get away from
No.
me.
Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever, and this is why I think I've never been married and also never fully went through with an engagement, is because I think at some point I always think, well, that's enough.
Yeah, but I mean, you've been with girls for like years.
Yeah, a long
before.
time.
Mhm.
But I never wanted to be married.
Yeah.
No. And I don't think I want to be engaged.
Yeah.
But
I think girls, like, honestly, I think a lot of girls just like being engaged because they like the ring.
Oh, I think so. I think a lot of people get married for that reason.
I
But
think a lot of people get married just for the wedding. They want the party.
I think you're right. But what I guess is that I don't. The older I get, the less time it is. Now, I would not do years with somebody now.
Yeah.
I had more time then. I would not do years now.
Yeah.
And there's nobody who I would. Well, there's one person I'd want to be married to, and that's it. And somebody asked me about that the other day, so that's going to stay hidden too, by the way. But there's one
I'm the only person that knows.
Maybe.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, but you know the phony answer. You don't know the real answer.
No, I know.
But there is one person I would marry, but I would only marry that person for. There's a specific reason. It's an odd reason why I would marry that person, but there is one person I would marry. But everybody else, it would end. And I know it would end, but you can't say that going in. You can't say this is going to end.
This is going to be a failure.
This is going to be a failure.
Here we go, launching off.
Have a fun 6 weeks. But after that, Shutsville.
After we get home from the honeymoon, I'm filing those divorce papers.
But I don't know. It's very hard to say because you don't go in saying it's going to be 6 weeks. But I do know. See, I have to change this because there are people listening. Not everybody's 6 weeks. Some people might be forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of somebody right now who might be forever.
I know.
I can think of 2 people right now who
I
might
know,
be
me
forever.
too. I can think of 2 people for you that might be forever.
Yes, and they might be.
Yeah.
Because
Both of them?
not
like
at the
a
same
threesome?
time. Not at the same time. But they
Well,
might.
they can't both be forever if they're not at the same time.
No, I'm not saying they could both be at the same time. I'm saying if I choose one of them, they could be forever because they are my type.
Yes.
And I think that when somebody's your type, you're better off.
Right.
Because you're kind of on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, but I would not marry him.
That's rude.
No, wouldn't do it.
What if they really wanted to get married?
Sorry.
And you were together for like 10 years
Nope.
and then you're like...
Nope.
What if you're on your deathbed?
Why would I need to be married on my deathbed?
Mm.
Do you know how hard it would be to get in a tuxedo on your deathbed? No.
You don't have to wear one.
No. There's nobody I want to marry. Not even remotely. I mean, even...
You just said there's one person.
Right, but that ain't going to happen. So...
You never know.
No, it won't. I make sure of it. That's why I keep that person away.
Mm.
But even you saying that word gives me, like, pain.
Anxiety.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like that at all.
I know
mean,
some
I'm
people,
for...
whenever I mention it, they get anxiety.
I do not like that. I don't. Why? Why would I... We went through it last time, but forget it. I just... No.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No, I'm green. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, why? Why? I don't need it. I have a lot of really good friends. I have a lot of really good acquaintances.
I know I'm one of them.
But for about 2 more weeks. But after that...
I've been longer than 6 weeks, man.
Yeah, but we are not dating. Although the other night it was funny. Because... I like this story. This is a funny story. We did have a breakup. Even though yet...
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Mm-hmm. Because I figure we should have a breakup at some point.
Even though we're not dating.
Even though we're not dating. Because I think a breakup is important.
Yeah.
You don't think
Brings you
so?
closer together.
No, I think a breakup is Partsville. Don't you? That's when you leave
Well,
it.
if we broke up a couple days ago, then why am I here?
I don't know. What do they call that? Boomerang? You boomerang back?
It's a song.
No, how did that come up? We were talking about something.
We're talking about the narwhal.
No. I don't remember. But the break, I do. I think you need to break up with all your friends at some point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of them. Clean house.
So you broke up with me and then I just came back.
Yeah, you're like one of those mangy cats you can't get rid of.
Like
Speaking
the
of
one that you
cats.
have.
That's right. Can't get rid of that either. So we're down to the 2-minute mark here. 2-minute warning.
Oh, yeah, it's already an hour. But yeah.
They've all went like an hour or two.
The last one was like an hour 7.
Yeah, because you wouldn't shut up.
I know, I like to talk. I'm not very talkative today for some reason.
I think you're depressed today. Something's going on.
Yeah. Well, I've had a lot go on. I've had a rough day.
You have. My day's been the complete opposite.
Yeah.
This has been...
I only worked for like 2 hours today, though.
Really? Then what'd you do?
And really, the 2 hours... Well, I had to take the boys to the dentist. And then, like, the 2 hours at work, I was really there for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Well, 75. Oh my gosh. I have to break up my time, put .075. I have to break up and like literally write every single thing I do all day. But for 45 minutes I was in my boss's office just talking to him. For 45 minutes I was doing my actual job. And for 45 minutes I was correcting other people's mistakes.
Well, we've reached the end of episode 10. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now, the next time we talk, we will have done an on-the-air radio show,
Yeah.
which could be interesting or a complete disaster.
Our first one for that.
And-
I mean, it's not our first one together, but it's our first one for like our show.
And by that point, you don't know what could happen. Because today was a big day. I'm not telling people why, but...
Today was a big day?
For me.
Oh.
Not for you. You were out doing whatever you were doing. But I
It's
had...
working.
Yeah, but for 2 hours... I had things going on
In the
today.
dentist?
And,
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
You already told me.
Well, I told you something.
Okay.
But anyway, by next Monday, you don't know where... Who knows?
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, so am I. So, that brings an end to this episode. This
This is Bailey.
tantalating...
And this is...
You don't know my name?
I thought you were going to say it.
Usually one person just signs off. Go ahead.
This is Bailey and Scott signing off. Bye, y'all.
Oh, not that y'all thing again.